Hi, okay, I'm back. So now I understand why when people color their hair for the first time, that they don't do it on video because you're scared to leave the developer in too long. You need to stand in the bathroom mirror really to see exactly what you're doing. But just to show you what I did is I went back over each section, starting with the main section, and I took the brush and applied more developer all the way to the, almost to the scalp here, all the way up. But I started here and went up, and then I went farther down and went up. I started here and went up, did this one, went there and went up, did this one, did there and up, and then started over again and started down here and went up, and then did this one down here, with an emphasis on making sure that the color was applied almost all the way to the scalp towards the front. Now towards the back I left more black showing because it doesn't matter. I just want the streak to be showing in the front. It doesn't really matter. As you can see, the tips are turning brown, light brown. They're light brown, and it's even lighter up here. And I'm just taking my hands and smoothing the developer over the hair so it gets to all strands. I'm just smoothing it, and I have to pull it back and clip it so that it doesn't, so that the developer doesn't get on the skin on my face. But I'm going to do it one more time. And it's like, I'm sure when I do this for the second or third time, I won't be babying my hair as much as I am this time because I'm like scared that I'm going to mess my hair up. But it looks like it's going to be okay. And so I'm going to take the whole section now that everything's already been applied in a sequence basis. I'm just going to go like so. And then I'm going to twist it. And I'm going to clip it with the clip. See? And then I'm going to take the cap and I'm going to put the cap on. And so from the beginning, when I first applied the developer to the ends, that was exactly 35 minutes ago. Uh-oh, I got something on my cheek. That was exactly 35 minutes ago. And so, oh, I have some extra developer on my glove here. So the tips have been developing for 35 minutes. So those should be blonde by the time I'm done with this process. The only scary part about this whole process is not getting the bleach on any part of your skin, and to make sure that you don't inhale the chemical. So I actually got some bleach on my scalp here. I can feel it starting to sting a little bit, but I'm towards the end of the process. I don't plan on leaving, even though the directions say in the development timing, it says if you have black hair, you can actually leave it up to 90 minutes or more, because this is for straight hair, and it only gives instructions for up to dark brown hair. My hair is a little bit more than dark brown. It's closer to black. It's a 1B. So it says you can leave the developer in if you want it blonde from 60 to 90 minutes depending on your hair type. Well, because my hair is black, it's actually saying I can leave it in for an hour and a half. I don't plan on leaving it in that long. I'm thinking maybe an hour would be good for the blonde. And then because I put the developer in last on the other parts of the hair, that will just be brown. So I'll have blonde, lighter brown, and then a darker brown, and then my black. And that'll be perfect. I'll be happy with that. And then if I don't like the way it looks, I can always put a semi-permanent color over it, but I'd have to wait 2 weeks to a month from now. So have my gloves on to keep my skin protected. And I have to take my gloves off to put the cap on, leave it on for maybe 10 more minutes. But I need to wash my gloves off first because I'm going to need to use them again when I wash it out. So I'm going to pause the video again, and I'll have to be back. But I want to make sure you guys stay with me in this process so that anybody else who's been scared to do this can feel empowered and know that you can do it. It's not the end of the world, but you just need to be careful. You need to time everything. You need to pay attention to what your hair looks like. And I still have my sample here. And if you could see the sample, it's been in that whole time. The camera's horrible. You can't see anything. It's like a brassy auburn color right now. See, this is black, and then this is a brassy. It's like a brassy auburn color. I still want it blonde. It's still not blonde. I'm not understanding why it's not blonde yet. Oh, I'll be back.